Welcome back. Amarillo Mayor Cole Stanley tells us City Council is discussing and hearing all options on how to improve the operations of the zoo.
Fox 14's Jack Kessler spoke with Stanley about what prompted these conversations and what they hope to accomplish.
It's a discussion. What we have is interested parties, and more than one, that we want to know what would be your capabilities, what's your time frame, how can you assist, and then really what can we do to partner and collaborate in order to improve that facility.
Stanley says discussions have been with city staff and council.
It's real important to stay objective as to what do we as council want to help envision and accomplish for the zoo, and then it'll go through staff as to a recommendation of who they think could best partner. That'll come back for a public discussion. You'll hear all options, and at that time you'd see how the vote would go.
Stanley says the zoo's infrastructure is old and the city is limited on what money they can invest for updates.
You balance that with the users of the zoo, how plenty of people, plenty of schools, education, all sorts of I would say fun and family and kind of that park recreation style of quality of life are still important to our city. To balance that, what we're looking for is all options. What we found is here's another option of trying to partner with an outsource mechanism that could increase and add to what we're already doing.
Stanley adds the conversation got started by a previous council member who was approached by people who were dissatisfied by the current state of the zoo.
Now we have something that we think we potentially could act on that will improve the condition of the zoo, condition of the animals, as well as the experience of the customer.
Stanley adds the city owns the zoo, that it's public land and it's not for sale. He also says no one has any interest in closing the zoo down. He says what they are looking at is how do they make it more efficient and effectively modernize the zoo. Live in studio, Jack Kessler, KMR or Fox 14 News. Clint, Maya.
Jack, thank you. Stanley adds they want whoever ends up involved to have the proper expertise, capabilities, and insurance.
They want to ensure that they could handle the zoo both in its current and future conditions. We have the link to the city's 24-25 budget at myhighplains.com. The zoo's budget is included.